Greetings, YouTube. I think we can all agree that 2020, in so many ways, has started off as a crazy, crazy year. Unlike anything anyone's ever seen. I mean, I'm talking to people at my church who are like 90. I'm like, you ever see anything like this? They're like, nah, man. I was going to say, nah, dog, but that's definitely not what they say. I don't know why I would say that. So, Kabam has done a lot of good and deserves a lot of credit for stepping up and doing bans, especially for cheaters in the arena, other content, etc. We've covered this before. It's worth mentioning again. But sometimes the question is, can their efforts to ban cheaters become overly ambitious, and can they actually make mistakes? Now, I would say 99% of the time the answer is no. Like, somebody will reach out to me and they'll say, Prof, I don't know why I was banned. This is BS. And I'll be like, were you using anything to alter the game? Just an emulator. Well, come on. Come on. I don't even need to know any more than that. If you use an emulator, it's against the terms of service. I don't care what you're using it for. I don't care if you think it's not helping you more than the average person. It's in their terms of service. You will be banned. So, 99% of the time, when people reach out to me and they say, Prof, I got banned, they deserve to be banned. And when this summoner reached out to me initially with this screenshot and said, Prof, you got to do a story on this. I don't deserve to be banned. I said, no, not doing a story on this. I know you're probably lying to me. I don't know who you are, but they were panicked because they also had been kicked out of their alliance and had been labeled as a cheater and a fraud. And so I always tell them the same thing I tell everybody else. If you really think that there's been a mistake, you got to file a help ticket with Kabam and give them your information and have them double check. But normally I just say that to have them stop messaging me because I really don't want to hear from them, especially if they're a cheater. But, in this case, the person did it. And what you're about to see blows my freaking mind. Because the only time I've seen this is with the Quake Perfect gameplay where people got temporarily banned because they were playing with Quake so well that it would come up as not being hit, not taking any damage, and looking like one of those hacks, one of those mods to the game that allows you to never get hit or take damage that we've also covered recently. So, let's go to the Kabam in-game inbox message. Greetings. Thanks for reaching out. By the way, I've cropped this to not only protect the name of the user, but also, most importantly, the reference ticket number, etc. I'd like to begin by offering our apologies. Kabam apologizing. What? Who? For the suspension that was placed in your account. After speaking with the game team, it does look like our system was a bit overzealous and wound up giving you a temporary suspension due to an error. Now, it never says what the error is, but I guess at this point it really doesn't matter. I can assure you that the team is investigating this matter to ensure things like this do not happen again. That said, I know this has caused you undue stress. I have personally ensured that your missed days have been made up for. Your calendars should now be up to date, and there were missed rewards allocated, which is awesome, but check this out. And the days you missed on your unit card have been extended for another 24 hours. Also great. But, lastly, I've also included 750 units as a personal thank you for your patience and understanding during this time. If you have any other questions or concerns, definitely let us know. Thanks again for your time and have a great weekend. So, I don't know what the error is. I don't think it's even worth speculating because realistically it would just be conjecture and there's probably no way to really know. But at the same time, this is only the second time that I've ever seen this, right? Where something in their system, in their algorithm, in their new software, old software, same software, whatever, temporarily bans an account, and they really did do nothing wrong. So I still think 99 point whatever percent of the time when people contact me and they said they didn't cheat, yeah, they cheated. But in this case, they were proven right and got some units out of it and hopefully didn't miss anything else. It's always tough if you're an arena grinder and you get temporarily suspended because even if it's for 24 or 48 hours, like they can't just give you the items because there's no way to prove that you would have done the arena. So that would be the issue. But I will say, to end this on a positive note, that the Alliance was so happy that he was able to prove that his account was reinstated and they didn't cheat, that they took him back and they didn't want to kick him out, but they don't also want to have cheaters hang around. It makes sense. But in this case, it was just a simple misunderstanding that caused some grief. So there you have it, YouTube. Crazy story for your Friday, but one that apparently has happened to at least one person. Have you heard this happen to you? Comment below and let me know. And as always, thanks for watching and supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your day.